welcome back to another vlog. I just got to the gym. Today we've got back day, which is my favorite. I feel like I've said that before, but I don't know why. I just love training back and arms. So I'm gonna go get the workout in, probably just like 45 minutes or so, because I went for a nice long walk this morning, got some fresh air, started my morning with some sunshine, and listened to my favorite podcast. I love The Skinny Confidential, and they had Ryan Holiday on, who's honestly like the best guest ever. He wrote Ego is the Enemy, and then another book, I think, is it The Daily Stoic that he wrote? Yeah, he also wrote The Daily Stoic. He's just so wise and just the best. I love every piece of advice he always gives. So I was listening to that on my walk this morning. But I wanted to vlog, I think, tomorrow as well. We'll have like a productive few days together because I want to get lots of work done today. I think today is supposed to rain, and I'm honestly hoping that it does, because I could use a rainy day where I stay inside and just grind out work on my laptop and kind of just get cozy, because it has been so nice here, which I'm very grateful for, but also incredibly hot. Like, the heat has been insane. I've never experienced Florida's heat like this early on in the summer. So I've been hanging inside a lot, that's for sure, and trying to get out and enjoy walks as much as possible. So that's why I wanted to go this morning, because it was 83 out instead of 98, which it has been typically in the mornings. So anyway, I'm gonna be done rambling, head in, get my workout in, and then I'll see you guys once we're back home. It's a little bit later. I just got back from the gym, freshened up, and got ready for the day. And now I'm gonna have my breakfast. You already know the drill. We're having the protein oats, of course. The post-workout protein oats just hit every time, but I elevated them because I got this protein powder, which I think I've talked about it in one of my recent vlogs, but it's from Clean Simple Eats, and I tried it for the first time like last week. Oh, I'm obsessed. Like, I'm gonna be repurchasing this all the time because it is so good. It tastes like I'm having dessert for breakfast, so count me in for that. And I've been putting it in my cottage cheese, which don't knock it until you try it. That's a way to like elevate if you don't like the flavor of cottage cheese. Throw some protein powder in it, granola, berries on top, and you're good to go. But this is really, really good. I haven't put it in a smoothie yet. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow or something. But it has 4 digestive enzymes, no artificial ingredients, no sugar added, and I really, really like it. So I recommend. I've had their greens before too, which I also really enjoy. I need to repurchase their greens because those are tasty. I'm just gonna mix this up in my oats and make my breakfast. I always also like to add Greek yogurt on the side. This gives some more protein and also just like probiotics to the meal. These oats are fire. I have probably like a million different videos where I actually show how I make them, so I can find a video and link them down below, because this recipe, like I said, it just hits every time. Also, I love trying like new protein powders and just testing which ones are my favorite. Honestly, I don't think I've ever repurchased a protein powder just for the sole purpose of loving to try new things, but I do need to repurchase that one because it's really good. Or at least try like different flavors of that. But I'm just like definitely a cake batter girl. I love cake batter flavored things, which is funny because I never used to. I remember growing up, I hated the flavor of anything that was like cake batter or vanilla, but now it's definitely one of my go-to flavors. I like chocolate protein batter as well, but I definitely prefer vanilla. I've had like the cookies and cream one, which I showed in a recent vlog. That's really good, from like a different brand, but I'm a big protein powder girl, that's for sure. Some people have different opinions saying protein powder is bad for you, blah, 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 but I think it's good. And like I said, it helps you get in some protein in your diet if that's something that you struggle with, getting an adequate amount of protein. So I always love to throw in some protein with my oats. My oats never look pretty, but they always taste amazing, so that's what matters. This is the epitome of comfort to me, eating my breakfast, sitting on the floor. I'm sitting at my coffee table, gonna get some editing done right now and get started with work for the day. Out of all places in my apartment, I prefer to sit on my floor. I don't know why, I've just always been a floor sitter. Like, I've got my couch right behind me, I'm gonna turn on Netflix in the background, yet I would still prefer sitting on my floor. But yeah, I'm gonna get some work done. I have some editing that I need to take care of. Here's the intro that I want to edit for a vlog that I'm going to post tonight, so I don't have much left to do with this vlog, which is good. Then it'll be up and ready to go. It's my West Palm Beach vlog from my birthday, which I know was a month ago at this point. It's June 11th today, but I was like, better late than never. May was just like a very crazy, hectic month with lots of traveling and just my personal life in general, so I didn't get around to editing a lot of the footage that I filmed from either Minnesota or when I was in West Palm Beach. And it was so fun doing things like literally every single weekend, and now I'm finally catching up with like all those vlogs to get to editing. So I'm going to post that one tonight, and then I have a few things that I want to get done for work today, so we're gonna make those the priority before I do anything else. I think today might be my work from home day, because that's typically what I like to do on Tuesdays. I do have a therapy appointment in about an hour, so I have that today. but I'm gonna turn on some Netflix because I always like to have something going in the background while I'm working, either like a YouTube vlog or Sex and the City, because they finally just put it back on Netflix. That was like my background show. That and Gilmore Girls, which I still have yet to finish Gilmore Girls, but it's way more of like a fall time show. So I always pick up right where I left off every single time the fall and winter rolls around. But Sex and the City, I love. I just love having it on in the background. I haven't even finished the show, but I just love watching and like listening to it as well while I'm working. But yeah, I'm not like a big show or movie person. I never really have been, but I do gotta say Netflix has been putting like some really good movies and shows back on, because they added How I Met Your Mother, which, fun fact, that's the one and only show I have ever finished. Well, I guess Emily in Paris counts too, but How I Met Your Mother, I finished that. Oh my gosh, was I a freshman? No. I think I was a senior in high school. I was gonna say a freshman in college, but no, it was like my junior, senior year of high school, and I finished that show. And like, that was the only show I ever finished on Netflix, and I remember feeling so proud of myself, because I do not allow myself to just chill and relax. And when I do have those times to unwind and relax, I scroll on my phone, or I've been really into reading, so I prefer to do that. Sometimes it's nice to just like completely shut the brain off and binge a show on Netflix or watch a movie or something. I've also been super into the Kardashians. I watched it a few nights ago with one of my friends, and I was like, dang, I think I'm into this now. I had never watched an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, which is honestly pretty shocking, but it's only on Hulu, so I might have to get a Hulu subscription. I need to see what other shows Hulu offers, because I think I need to know that I will genuinely like unwind and start to relax at the end of the night to create a routine for myself, so that I actually will use my Hulu subscription, because I want to start doing that more often, just like shutting everything off around 7 and like sit on my couch, either reading or just like uninterrupted watching a show. So anyways, that being said, we're gonna get started with work because we got lots to do today. We're gonna get to making lunch right now because I'm so hungry. I was just on my walking pad for like an hour. I've been in a good routine of doing that while working from home, and I love it. I got it on Amazon. It's truly the best thing that I've ever incorporated in my routine. I feel like I've been saying that a lot in my videos, but I've been using it a lot recently, so that's why, because I've been trying to get my 15,000 steps a day, and 15,000 steps honestly is not as tough as I thought it would be, especially on the days where I'm getting a workout in the morning and then I have a lot of like work from home things to do. But like when I'm walking outside, I really don't get that many steps in, probably because having my Apple Watch on my wrist does not like equate to the amount of steps that I'm actually walking. A lot of people were telling me that over on TikTok, because I've been vlogging my journey on TikTok, so putting it on my ankle really picks up the step count like so much more accurate, and I can like rack up 15,000 before the day is over without any hesitation. So yeah, that's been my routine recently. Just doing it for fun, a little challenge, if you will. But anyways, I'm gonna get into making lunch because it's like 3 o'clock and I'm hungry. So we're gonna make one of my Blue Apron meals, because these are my favorite to make, and it was so freaking good. The honey ginger shrimp and rice. I'm saving this recipe card because I definitely want to remake this in the future. It took me 20 minutes and it was the best because I was able to have leftovers for lunch the next day. So I always get the 2 servings because it makes for leftovers. If you live alone, it's like the perfect situation. So that's why I love Blue Apron, because I always do it on the weeks where I'm very busy or have like a lot going on. Maybe I'm running around a lot, coaching Orange Theory, that sort of thing. So I love that I can easily get like dinner on the table or have leftovers the next day. So today I'm gonna make the creamy chipotle chicken. I got this one and then also the sesame orange chicken salad, which also looks really good. But I think I'm craving like a bowl because this has cilantro lime rice. Like, you cannot tell me that does not look so incredibly good. Oh my god, like cilantro lime rice. So yummy. I love a good bowl. That's why every time like I pick up my weekly meals, I always get their bowls or their salads, and I've never had a bad one. So I absolutely love it. And the recipe cards are incredibly helpful because I'm not big into cooking chicken. I always get so scared that I'm gonna undercook it. The only time I will ever cook chicken is if it's with Blue Apron, because first off, I trust where they get all of their ingredients and source their food, and the instructions that they have to a T, I follow them. So that is the only time you will see me cooking chicken. Otherwise, I overcook it and it's not cute. But every time I cook it using these recipe cards, we got it down. So I'm gonna do that for lunch today. This looks bomb, and I'll probably have leftovers for either dinner tonight or lunch tomorrow. I don't know, that's kind of crazy having the same meal 2 times in a day. I don't know, but I'm hungry, so let's get to cooking. Not to spoil the surprise of this Chipotle bowl, but it was so good, you guys. I have since remade it, and this is one of those meals that was just so well balanced with a good mix of protein and carbs. It left me feeling so full and satiated after. One of the things I love most about Blue Apron is that they offer nutritionists-approved meals that make it easier to eat well and meet your unique goals. And when I cook, I just feel good about where my food is coming from with them. It's actually fun to learn new skills cooking with each meal, and it really refreshes my routine. Like, it has exposed me to ingredients and flavors that I wouldn't have thought to try or pair together on my own. And it's just so easy and flexible. It's delivered right to your door, and the value and quality of each box truly cannot be beat. Like, if you're feeling stressed and overwhelmed and the last thing you want to think about is what you're going to be cooking for dinner or going to the grocery store, meal planning, meal prepping, etc., you can get 50% off the first 4 weeks of a new subscription. The link will be down below. So if you've been thinking at all about it, this is definitely the time to give Blue Apron a try. Again, the link and everything will be in the description box. Y'all, how delish does this bowl look? So good. I love cilantro lime rice. Like, anything with cilantro lime rice, count me in. This was also super quick and easy to make. It did not take too long at all. So again, I'll link Blue Apron down below. You guys definitely need to check it out, and you can use my offer to save with the link and everything in the description box. But I'm telling y'all, my Blue Apron meals, especially the bowls, never fail me. I love cilantro rice, so I'm very excited about this little creamy Chipotle chicken bowl. I'm gonna eat this and get some work done for a little bit, and then we'll head on out and run some errands. I'm off to run a couple of errands right now. I just got to the mall and I'm gonna pop into Zara, make a return, because I was actually here yesterday at Zara and I bought so many different things, and now I'm back today returning every single thing that I got because the quality was just like shit. I didn't try anything on in store. I waited until I got home and nothing fit. Like, it was the weirdest style or just way too overpriced for what I bought, and the quality was not there at all. So returning everything there, and then I'm gonna head over to Home Goods. I bought 2 different comforters, and I wanted like more of a colorful, fun comforter for my bedroom, because if you see my room, it is very white besides like my accent pieces. So I wanted like a cute comforter to complement the different accent pieces of pink in my room, and one of the comforters didn't end up matching well, so I'm gonna return that one. The other one matches so perfectly, so I'll show you guys that a little bit later today, and then we'll head into Target because there's a few things that I want to check out in Target, and then Whole Foods. Whole Foods, I specifically am going for a creamer. There's a lavender coffee creamer that Califia came out with, and I love anything lavender flavored, like especially a lavender latte. That's one of my favorite orders, or a lavender cold brew. Like, if I'm at Buddy Brew, that's one of my favorite things to get. But yeah, that's typically my go-to order. That, or just like a plain old cold brew with some almond milk. So we're gonna get these errands done and finished up, and then we'll head on back. I always go unintentionally. I run errands when it's like rush hour, so the traffic is pretty bad right now, but that's okay. I don't think you'll understand how freaking stoked I am for this creamer. I already know tomorrow I'm gonna have the best cold brew of my entire life. This Califia Farms organic almond milk creamer in the lavender flavor. Like, are we kidding? This is all I've ever wanted for a creamer and more. It's gonna make the best cold brew. Califia never misses either with, I like their coffee, but also they have a really good creamer. They had a cookie butter one. Whatever happened to that? I don't know if that was seasonal or not, but I really, really liked that. I think they only sold that one at Target, but when I was at Target, I didn't see any of their creamers in stock, but I'll keep you guys updated. I'm making this like first thing in the morning. The second my eyes open, I will be making myself my coffee, because this is all I'm gonna think about from here until tomorrow morning. And hopefully I'm not overhyping it. Like, I mean, how could they miss this? You know, like, little flavor of lavender, you cannot mess that up. But then from Target, I just got very adult things, nothing too special. I got a cleaner for my shower. I always use this type of brush to either clean my sink or my shower. It just really scrubs things down, which I like, and I always use like some sort of spray with it. Then I just picked up some all-purpose cleaner because I needed some new countertop spray. This is from the brand Safely. It's like a good for your home, good for the environment, and it smells like lavender and coconut, which I love. I'm very picky in particular particular about what I use in my home to clean and also about scents and everything. And I love the scent of this. Also the packaging is what sold me. I'm like, it's so minimal and chic. I love it. Then I just got some daily shower spray so that I can always spray down my shower. And then some dry shampoo. I needed a restock. This is the one and only dry shampoo that I love. I don't even know what this brand is, but it's like $8 at Target and it works magic, at least I think. And then lastly, just some car air fresheners. And that was my very riveting Target haul. Also, it's getting so bright outside. I'm happy. It doesn't even look like it's clearing up at all, but the rain cloud just moved a little, so now the sun is shining. And I'm gonna make some dinner, chill out for the rest of the night, and kind of just hang. I swear Florida weather will never make sense to me. It's about 8 o'clock right now, so it's getting ready to wind down for bed and just like take off my makeup, do my skincare, shower, put on my pajamas, and just lay on the couch for a little bit. But now it is bright as ever. It's so sunny out right now. You would look outside and never even think twice that today was raining all day and it was storming, but nope, it is clear as day. So I'm gonna stay out here for a little bit before I start to like wind down and get ready for bed. But I just had dinner and everything, so I'm chilling. It feels good to just take the time right now to relax and unwind. Before I do that, I am going to open up this workbook though, because like I said, Tuesdays are the days that I have my therapy appointment. And I actually got recommended this book by my therapist, and it's a new, or not new, but it's a self-help workbook that I got off of Amazon, and it's the CBT workbook for perfectionism. And OCD has a lot to do with perfectionism in terms of my life at least, and a lot of my anxiety does stem from perfectionism, and that's really what I've uncovered and discovered about myself within the last probably like year and a half. And I've mentioned it in vlogs before. I talked about it in one of my most recent vlogs. It's just been so debilitating, and I thought that I could control it all on my own and kind of master it in my head and master it through different like techniques or tools that I've learned from listening to podcasts, but I could not. And so having a therapist has been incredibly helpful, and this has also been such a great guide and toolkit for me. Essentially what it is they have excerpts before prompts, and every chapter focuses on something different. So this one says from busy to mindfully present, which that is definitely one that I need to read. From procrastinating to getting things done. Like, this has seriously become the backbone of everything that I need right now, and it's so valuable to me. And I'll link it down below because like I said, it was on Amazon. I think it was around $15 or $20, but they have prompts to fill out. So last week, for example, it was all about perfectionism and work, and then like the first couple chapters are about uncovering the roots of your perfectionism. Where do you think it stems from? What does it look like in your life? That sort of thing. But last week it was all about what it looks like in your life, and for me it happens a lot in terms of work. It says right here, like, perfectionists are workhorses. Despite our fatigue or overwhelm, people count on us to get things done, and we come through for them. Or it can be like kind of in a selfish way, you're a perfectionist about the work that you get done for yourself or for others. And the prompt was, what would happen if you worked less? What drives you to work so much? What are you giving up in order to work so much? What do you do for fun? What do you do to relax? And do you prioritize time for hobbies or relaxation? And it's just like very eye-opening to reflect on that and think, okay, where do I see it show up in my life? And when I am in this perfectionism mindset, how does it affect my daily routine? How does it affect my friendships, my relationships with my family, that sort of thing? So I have loved this so much. And if you struggle with maybe anxiety with perfectionism, or you have OCD or something, I mean, I'm not a therapist, I'm not licensed to say anything, but if you're looking for a tool that can really help you out, I would recommend trying this out, or even gifting it to somebody that you're close with that you know is struggling with that mentally. This is great. Or if you just struggle with, obviously, perfectionism itself, I mean, it's tough. It really is. And as I was saying, I thought I could get over it and handle it all on my own. And I thought maybe, oh, it's just a phase. But no, it's definitely something that affects you mentally, and it could lead to something a little bit more intense if you don't nip it in the bud and seek either professional help or acknowledge and be self-aware that it is something you struggle with. So anyways, I'm going to do a little bit of this right now. Just finish a chapter or two. Probably just one chapter because it is kind of a lot, honestly. And then we'll start to wind down and get ready for the evening. I cannot believe how bright it is right now, like 7:55. That's crazy. And it looks like it's 10 a.m. This is the quilt that I was talking about that I got from HomeGoods, and I'm so bummed because I didn't even realize, but it didn't come with the shams. I thought for some reason it would, but looking at it, it just says that it's the king quilt. I don't have a king size bed, so it's like a little bit oversized, but I liked the look of that. So I'm really bummed out. So now I'm gonna return this and see if they have it online or something. That way I can actually get the shams to go along with it, because if I just did the quilt by itself, it looked way too funky and I was trying to make it work. But that's just not gonna happen. So that's a bummer because this ties in perfectly, especially with like the floral print that I have up there, which is actually from HomeGoods as well. And then all the pink accents in my room. This would have been like the perfect little situation. This feels so nice on my skin this morning. I have not ice rolled my face in forever, but it just wakes me up. I need a little extra boost this morning. So I made my coffee. I'm so pumped to try it, but it's 7:15 right now. I got up a little bit ago, and I think I'm gonna go do an Orange Theory workout this morning. So I have like 45 minutes before I want to leave. So I'll just drink my coffee and read for a little bit, but I haven't even tried the coffee fries. It looks a little dark. I might have to add some more creamer, but I didn't want to make it too overpowering, you know, because lavender is already like a pretty powerful taste. Oh, it's really good. I can't really taste the lavender though, so I am gonna add a bit more. That should definitely do the trick. I knew when making it, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is definitely a little bit dark for coffee creamer. Okay, there we go. I feel like I could even use a little bit more to make it powerful, but that would be a heck of a lot of creamer. So I definitely would give this like a 7 out of 10. I think if I really want that strong lavender flavor, I'd have to get lavender syrup, which I'm curious if they have that you can like purchase on Amazon or something. I want to look into that. I was at HomeGoods yesterday and they had like caramel syrups, brown sugar, and I was considering getting that for like cold brew in the morning. But it'd probably be better in like a latte. So maybe I'll get into my latte making era. I go through phases. I typically love my cold brew, but if I'm at like a coffee shop, I'd love to get a latte because it's like so creamy, so good. My favorite cold brew in Tampa is from Little Tina. And oh my gosh, like I'm even craving that today. If it's like a rainy, gloomy day, I probably will work from a coffee shop just because I do have quite a few things that I want to get done on my computer today. And Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I typically dedicate for like my work from home type of days. So we'll see what I get up to today. But first thing we're gonna do this morning is chill out for a bit and then get ready for my workout. I just got ready for the day. It's a little bit later this morning and I'm gonna head out right now to shoot a campaign. So I just wanted to put on a very comfy outfit. I'm shooting a TikTok. So I'm wearing this black cropped tee from Cuts. These shorts are from Amazon. I'm loving the whole boxer short trend. I feel like I say that every single time, but these are just super comfortable. Of course, my Songmont bag. We've got the Birks, and then these sunnies are from Amazon as well. I love them. I think they're so cute. I left my other favorite sunglasses from Amazon at home in Minnesota. So I'm like, next time I get home, I need to grab them because those are my other favorites. And these have been like my go-to recently. But yeah, that's the little fit. After I shoot this campaign, I'm gonna go to Target because that's where I'm gonna do it. And then I need to make a return at HomeGoods because unfortunately my duvet, or not the duvet cover, but the quilt that I showed you guys yesterday did not end up working out because it didn't come with shams. So I'm really bummed about that, but it'll be okay. I'm finally back in my apartment right now. It's a lot later, but I'm sitting in the parking lot decompressing. I'm just in a mood where every little thing is irritating me. So I just wanted to get to my apartment, go decompress, and sitting in my car is like my safe place. But I do have some work to get done today because I was out and about for much longer than I wanted to be, which is fine, but I'm gonna go get some computer work done. I have lots of emails that I saw come in. So I'm gonna go sit down, respond to those, and just decompress before I get to making dinner tonight. at 10:30 I just got ready for bed. I did my everything shower, which felt so good to wash my hair. So I'm gonna head to bed pretty soon here because I'm so tired. I'm like brain dead right now, but I just put on a little bit of this overnight or drink up intensive overnight mask from Origins. I haven't used this in years, so who knows if it's actually still effective, but my skin's a little dry, so I wanted to give it a lot of extra hydration tonight. But that's pretty much all I did for my skincare. Nothing too crazy, but I'm gonna head to bed now because there is nothing left in my brain and I'm really tired. The second my head hits the pillow, it'll be like lights out for me. So I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see y'all in my next vlog. Bye.